Hello everyone! It's so good to see you today. I'm Michi, and I'm so excited you're here. You know, sometimes the biggest challenges feel really big, don't they? Like trying to find a new job, especially in a new country. It can feel like you're trying to solve a puzzle, but you've lost the box with the picture on it. But I'm here to tell you that it's not as complicated as it seems. We just need to put the pieces together, one by one. Today, we're going to talk about one of the most important pieces of that puzzle, your resume. Think of it as your personal commercial, your highlight reel. It's the very first thing a company sees, and we want to make sure it's fantastic, just like you are. We're going to go through it step by step, nice and slow, so you feel confident and ready. It's all about showing off your amazing skills and experience. So grab a cup of tea, get comfortable, and let's do this together. By the end of this video, you will have the tools you need to build a resume that really shines. You've got this. I know you do. And I'm here to help you every step of the way. Let's begin, shall we? This is going to be fun, I promise. Alright, first things first, let's talk about the very top of your resume. This is your "Hello, my name is" section, and we want it to be clear and professional. Imagine you're at a party and you're introducing yourself. You'd say your name, right? So right at the top, in a font that's easy to read, you're going to put your full name. Make it a little bigger than the rest of the text so it stands out. Right below your name, you'll add your contact information. This is so important. They need to know how to call you for an interview. So what do you include? You'll want to list your phone number, a professional-sounding email address, maybe something with your first and last name, and the city and province where you live. You don't need your full street address, just the city is perfect. And here's a great tip: add a link to your LinkedIn profile. If you don't have one, now is a wonderful time to create one. It's like an online expanded version of your resume. It shows you're serious and connected in your field. Now let's talk about what you should put in the header. This is really important for Canadian resumes. You do not need to include a photo of yourself. I know you're all very good looking, but it's just not the standard here. You also don't need to share personal details like your age, your birthday, or if you're married or single. The focus should be completely on your professional qualifications. We want them to see your skills first, and that's it. So, keep it clean, simple, and professional. Next up, right under your header, we're going to add a short summary. Think of this as your professional handshake. It's a quick, confident introduction that tells the employer who you are and what you bring to the table. It's the first bit of text they'll read, so we want it to be strong and engaging. It's like the trailer for a great movie, your career. This little section should make them want to keep reading to learn more about all the wonderful things you've done. So how do you write it? You're going to aim for about 2 to 3 powerful sentences. That's it. In these sentences, you want to highlight your main skills and your career goals. For example, you could start with something like, a dedicated and detail-oriented customer service professional with over 5 years of experience. See how that immediately tells them your field and your level of experience? It's clear and to the point. Then you can add a little bit about what you're looking for. You could say something like, seeking to leverage strong communication skills to contribute to a team-focused environment. This shows them you've thought about your goals and how you can fit into their company. Remember to use positive and confident language. This is your chance to shine from the very beginning. It sets the tone for the entire resume and shows them you're a serious candidate ready to make a difference. Now we get to the heart of your resume, your work experience. This is where you really get to tell your story. It's where you show them, I haven't just had jobs, I've accomplished things. You want to focus on the experience that is most relevant to the job you are applying for. If you're applying for an office administrator job, they'll be more interested in your office experience than your summer job as a lifeguard. It's all about showing them you have the background they need. For each job you list, you'll need to include 4 key things. First, your job title, then the name of the company and its location. And finally, the dates you worked there. Just the month and year is fine. You should list your jobs in reverse chronological order. That's a fancy way of saying, start with your most recent job and work your way backward. This lets employers see your most current skills and responsibilities right away. Under each job, you're going to add a few bullet points, maybe 3 to 5, that describe your main responsibilities and, more importantly, your achievements. And here's a secret: use action verbs. Instead of saying, I was responsible for reports, say, generated weekly sales reports or analyzed data to improve efficiency. Words like managed, created, improved, and led are so powerful. They paint a picture of you as someone who gets things done. This is your chance to show them not just what you did, but how well you did it. Okay, let's move on to another very important section, your education. This part of your resume shows employers your foundational knowledge and your commitment to learning. It's a key piece of your professional story. Just like with your work experience, you want to present this information clearly and concisely. It helps build a complete picture of you as a candidate. So, let's make sure we get it just right. It's not just about what you know, but also about where you learned it. You'll want to list your degrees or diplomas. Start with your highest level of education first. For example, if you have a university degree and a college diploma, list the university degree at the top. You'll need to include the official name of your degree or certificate, like Bachelor of Arts in Communications. Then, write the full name of the school or institution and its location, the city and province or country. Finally, add your graduation date, or the expected graduation date if you're still a student. But wait, there's more. This section is also the perfect place to include any special certifications you've earned that are related to the job. Did you take a course in project management? Are you certified in a specific software? Add it here. For example, you could list Project Management Professional (PMP) certification or First Aid and CPR certification. These show you go the extra mile to improve your skills. It tells an employer that you are proactive and dedicated to your professional development, and that is always a fantastic quality to have. Alright, let's talk about your superpowers. I mean, your skills. Every one of us has a unique set of skills, and this is the section of your resume where you get to list them out for everyone to see. It's a quick glance area for a hiring manager to see if you have the specific abilities they are looking for. We're going to create a special section, usually called Skills or Skills and Proficiencies, to make these stand out. It's like a cheat sheet for the employer that says, here's what I'm great at. It's helpful to break your skills into a couple of categories. First, You have your technical skills or hard skills. These are the specific teachable abilities you have. This could be things like computer software, Microsoft Office Suite, Adobe Photoshop, QuickBooks, or programming languages like Python or Java. It could also be skills like data analysis, graphic design, or proficiency in using specific machinery. Be as specific as you can. Don't just say computer skills, list the programs you know well. Then you have your soft skills. These are your personal attributes, the skills that describe how you work and interact with others. I think these are just as important. Things like communication, teamwork, problem solving, time management, and leadership. The best way to choose which skills to list is to look at the job description. If the job posting says they want a great communicator, you should have communication listed in your skills section. It shows them you are a perfect match for what they need. This next tip is probably the most important one I'm going to share with you today. It's the secret ingredient. Are you ready? You need to tailor your resume for each and every job application. I know, it sounds like a lot of work. You might be thinking, Michi, I'm applying for 50 jobs. I don't have time for that. But trust me, sending out 10 tailored resumes is so much more effective than sending out 100 generic ones. It makes all the difference. Think of it this way. If you were writing a letter to a friend, you wouldn't write the exact same letter to every single friend you have, right? You'd change it to be personal for them. It's the same with a resume. Each company and each job is a little different. So before you apply, read the job description very, very carefully. It's like a wish list from the employer. They are telling you exactly what they are looking for. Your job is to show them that you are the answer to their wish. So, what do you change? You're going to look for keywords in that job description. These are the important words and phrases they use to describe the role and the ideal candidate. Words like project management, client relations, or data analysis. You want to make sure those same keywords appear in your resume, in your summary, in your work experience descriptions, and in your skills section. Many companies use software to scan resumes for these keywords, so this helps you get noticed. It shows the employer at a glance that you are a great fit. We are almost there. You have all this wonderful information ready to go. Now we need to talk about presentation. Imagine you cooked a beautiful, delicious meal. You wouldn't just scoop it onto a plate, would you? No, you'd arrange it nicely to make it look appealing. Your resume is the same. How it looks is very important. The first rule is to keep it concise. That means keeping it short and to the point. For most people, a one-page resume is perfect. If you have a lot of very relevant experience, maybe over 10 years, then 2 pages is okay, but never more than 2. Hiring managers are very busy people. They might only look at your resume for a few seconds. So, we need to make it easy for them to read. Use a clean, professional font like Arial, Calibri, or Times New Roman. Don't use crazy colors or fancy designs unless you're in a creative field like graphic design. Use white space, which is the empty space on the page, to your advantage. It stops the page from looking too crowded and makes it easier on the eyes. Use bullet points instead of long paragraphs to describe your experience. It makes it scannable and easy to digest. And my final, most important piece of advice on this topic, check for mistakes. And then check again. And then have a friend check for you. Spelling and grammar mistakes can make you look unprofessional and careless. It's such a simple thing, but it can be the difference between getting an interview and having your resume put in the no pile. Read it out loud to yourself. Use a spell checker program. Do whatever it takes to make sure it is 100% perfect before you click that send button. You've worked too hard to let a small typo ruin your chances. And that's it. We did it. See? Building a great resume doesn't have to be scary. It's all about presenting the best version of your professional self in a way that is clear, confident, and targeted. Remember, your resume is often the very first impression an employer will have of you. It's your ticket to getting that interview, your chance to open the door to a new opportunity. You want it to say, I am professional, I am capable, and I am the person you've been looking for. You have all the skills and experience, and now you have the tools to show them off. Take your time, follow these steps, and create a resume that you are proud of. You are so much more capable than you think, and I want you to remember that. This is just one step on your journey, and you are doing an amazing job. Every step forward is a victory, and you should be so proud of yourself for taking this one today. If you feel like you need a little more help, or if you want to practice with us, please know that we are here for you. At Kibtech Inc., we host workshops that can give you even more personalized guidance on resumes, interviews, and so much more. Please don't hesitate to reach out. You can email us at contact@kibtech.ca or visit our website at https://kibtech.ca for more information. Thank you so much for watching. Be kind to one another, and I'll see you next time.